speaking of affordability, everything should be dirt cheap in Canada because we have the most dirt in which to build homes, grow food, and dig resources, right? Think about it. The treasures in our soil, mixed with the hands of our genius engineers and trades workers, can and will supply an abundant, affordable, autonomous future to our country. And now more than ever, we need autonomy and independence. Unfair and unresolved U.S. tariffs and diplomatic distractions and disruptions from down south and from other places show that we cannot rely on others to secure our borders or buy our goods. Conservatives renew our good faith offer to help the Prime Minister and his government get U.S. tariffs removed and open new markets abroad. We will work with the government in any way we can because Conservatives always put our country ahead of our party. Canada must make new friends, honor our alliances, and do our part. On resources, trade, diplomacy, foreign aid, and everything else, though, it's clear we must prioritize our own national interest above all else. And here's the good news. The good news is that the same conservative policies that will make life affordable will make Canada more self-reliant. We will do it by starting with the Canadian Sovereignty Act. This is a law that will put us back in charge of our lives. It'll bring home the $500 billion of investment that has fled south by ending capital gains tax on reinvestment in Canada. That'll be like economic rocket fuel for startups, high-tech, and major job-creating projects. We'll replace anti-development laws like C-69 and C-48 with new laws that will quickly approve projects and allow energy shipping off our west coast. We will also quickly greenlight Danielle Smith's proposed pipeline to the Pacific. Let me just put this into context. That pipeline would move 1 million barrels a day and $30 billion a year. That would be the single biggest increase to overseas exports in Canadian history. And for context, the Liberals now say that they want this strategic partnership with China for a new world order. One pipeline to the Pacific would increase our exports more than all the products that we currently sell to China in a year. So I think that is a more accurate and pragmatic approach to diversifying our trade. We will end the industrial carbon tax so that we can produce more steel, aluminum, and other things that it takes to grow food and build homes. You want to launch or relaunch the biggest tariff-proof industry in Canada? You know what it is? Home building. No other country can tariff home building because it's built on Canadian homes, on Canadian land, with Canadian workers using Canadian lumber. It is literally the most homegrown industry we have. So why don't we dedicate ourselves to working with all levels of government to remove all the taxes and all the red tape so that we can create jobs, harvest more lumber, and build homes that our young people can afford. We'll create free trade bonuses for our provinces to open up markets to the rest of Canada. We'll bring incentives and rules to ensure that we keep our Canadian technologies in Canadian hands on Canadian soil. We'll move from the second slowest building permits in the developed world to the fastest building permits anywhere in the developed world. You know, people ask, it seems so complicated. How is it that we get things built? There's actually a very simple checklist that you need to build resource projects. 1, you need the resources. Check. 2, you need the workers. Check. We've got 100,000 unemployed construction workers available to start any day. 3rd, you need the investment. Check. We've got massive pension funds that are literally investing hundreds of billions of our savings in other countries where they can get things built. So the 4th thing is the only thing missing. It's the federal government permits. They are among the slowest in the world. We need to check mark this box so that we can get the federal government out of the way, get the permits so we can get shovels in ground, and that's what we will do. You see, stronger take-home pay requires lower taxes. A strong dollar that buys more requires we end inflationary deficits. Both require we cut spending on bureaucracy, consultants, corporate welfare, foreign aid, and handouts to phony refugees. If I were starting a new political party from scratch, I'm not. But if I were, it would be called the Mind Your Own Damn Business Party. It would be... That includes respecting the constitutional jurisdiction of our provinces and getting the federal government to butt out of the affairs of Albertans and Quebecers and other Canadians, to make room, have a smaller government that makes room for the dignity of work and the soft, strong bonds of family.